Welcome listener. Today we will discuss basic Python programs. We will start from very easy programs. Now my first program is write a program to add two numbers where two numbers are 12 and 14. That is fixed value. Now first of all, we kept these two values, that is 12 and 14, in two variables. Now num1 is one variable where we store 12. Num2 is another variable where we store 14. Now we add these two numbers using the plus operator and store the result in a new variable called sum. That's why we have written sum equal to num1 plus num2. And finally, we use print function to show the result to the user. So this is the coding part, and here has defined the numbers, has add the numbers, has display the result. These are command, and this is not run by Python interpreter. Now, after writing this code, if you run the program, you see the output, the sum of 12 and 14 is 26. Now, the next program is write a program to add any two numbers. Here, user's choice is important or user's input. Now first line is comment because hash sign is there. Here asks the user to enter the first number. Now here we ask the user to enter two numbers. The input function gets the number as string and float converted to a decimal number. So we store these two users input in two variables called num1 and num2. And after that, we add these two numbers using the plus operator and store the result in a new variable called sum. And finally, we use print function to show the result to the user. Now in previous problem, the values was fixed, that is 12 and 14. But in this problem, the only difference is here we ask user to enter these two numbers. So in the first case, user enter 12, and in second case user enter 24. So the sum of 12 and 24 is 36 we get in the output. Now if we run the program once more, and that time if the user put 6 for first number and 18 for second number, so sum of 6 and 18 is 24. So this is the difference between first program and second program. Now my third program is write a program to find the square of a number. Here we ask the user to enter one number. The input function gets the number as string and int convert it to a integer number. We store this in variable num. Then we square the number and store it in a new variable called square. And finally, we use print function to store the result to the user. And after coding part, if we run the program, you get the output. So if you enter number 25, you get the square of 25 is 625. Next program is write a program to calculate average and deviation of two numbers. So we take two numbers from the user and store it in two variables, num1 and num2. Then we calculate average of these two numbers and store it in a new variable called average. Then we calculate deviation for each number and store the results in two variables, deviation 1 and deviation 2. And finally, we use 4 print functions to show the result to the user. So this is the coding part. And after we run the program, we get this output. If we enter first number as 6 and second number as 12, then average of the numbers is 9 and deviation of first number is -3 and deviation of second number is 3. Because 6 plus 12 by 2 is 9. So 6 minus 9 is -3 and 12 minus 9 is 3. My next program is simple calculator, that is add, subtract, multiply and divide. Here we use two variables a and b where we store the first number and second number. First number is stored in variable a and second number is stored in variable b. Then we add these two numbers for addition, subtract these two numbers for subtraction, multiply these two numbers for multiplication, and divide these two numbers for division. Then finally, we use 4 print function to show the result to the user. And after coding, if we run the program, we get the result as if my first number is 18 and second number is 4, 18 is stored in A and 4 is stored in B because A and B are two variables. So A plus B, that is 18 plus 4 gives 22. So that's why addition equal to 22. 18 minus 4, that is A minus B, equal to 14. That's why subtraction equal to 14. 18 into 4, that is A into B, that gives 72. That's why multiplication is 72. And 18 slash 4, that means that is equal to 4.5. That's why division equal to 4.5. My next program is write a program to calculate simple interest. Here we required 3 variables to store, enter the principal amount, enter the rate of interest, enter the time in years in 3 variables, namely principal, rate and time. After that, we multiply principal into rate into time and divide this product by 100, and that value is stored in another variable, simple underscore interest. Finally, we use print function to show the result to the user. After completion of coding, if we run the program, you get the result. If we enter the principal amount 20,000, enter the rate of interest 5.5, enter the time in years 3, then the simple interest is 3300.0. My next program is write a program to swap two numbers. Swapping means just to interchange. Here we use two variables a and b, where a contains first number and b contains second number. Then swapping a comma b equal to b comma a. Already I discussed this in lecture 6. Here a comma b equal to b comma a, that means A equal to B and B equal to A. Left hand side A equal to right hand side B, and left hand side B equal to right hand side A. So after this print function, we get the result to the user. So after this coding, if we run the program, you see, if you enter first number as 67 and second number as 42, then after swapping, the first number is 42 and second number is 67. Now A comma B equal to B comma A, this is only possible in Python programming. For that, we can easily swapping two numbers. After that, I give you 4 assignments. Assignment number 1, write a program to calculate volume of a cube. Assignment number 2, write a program to calculate area and perimeter of a square. Assignment number 3, write a program to concatenate first name and last name. And assignment 4, write a program to calculate average and deviation of 3 numbers. Just you try of your own and check, because I will discuss in next lecture these assignments. Thank you.